Hello and welcome to episode 66 of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIV Endwater. So, in the last episode, we ended with our journey back in the past and returned here to Sholian. So, yeah, let's head back to the Baldessian Annex and talk to the others about our experience. See what we should do next. Am I using the wrong sword? No, I'm not. Alright. And since we also did a dungeon in the last episode, let's prepare our gear. Go. And yeah, good. And there we have Trial and tutorial. Joffrey! Impeccable timing as always. I'd heard you were off in the first as part of our efforts to investigate the final days. Well, as so often seems, to be the case, while you were away, we had some few developments. All right. Which we can discuss in just a moment. For now, however, I cannot tell you how wonderful it is to have you back. So, time travel to them, unless I forcefully traveled forward in time as I returned, they would not even notice me being gone. I would disappear and I would appear. That's it. So yeah, that's probably the only part of this quest line that I'm actually I very much do not like. Carrying our song. Alright. Looks like we are getting a new weapon here. So, have you learned more of the final days? Then the journey was well worth the risk. No doubt your newfound knowledge will be a great boon to us all. Unfortunately, during your time on the first, events here have taken a turn for the worse. The Scions are running themselves ragged, trying to contain the spread of blasphemies, but it's a losing battle. To try and ascertain the where and why of it, LSA and Alphanode have been traveling all over. Of all the regions they've visited, Locus Ammonius is one of the worst affected. Frankfurt, Estinian and Graha took a detachment of allied soldiers there to offer aid and succor to those in need. But the provinces is vast. They only managed to visit a handful of coastal villages. It was accomplished. It was an accomplishment worth celebrating, still, but a drop in the bucket at best. In the meantime, Yustola and Master Matoya has been making a concentrated effort to establish contact with Hydaelyn in the Ethereal Sea, but to no avail. As for Tatar and I, we've been keeping a close eye on the forum. From what we gathered, they've been constructing a vessel to ferry people to the moon. An ambitious project that has likely been years, if not decades, in the making. However, since we see no sign of it thus far, I suspect it's still incomplete. You will also recall the proposal issued by Master Fortuno to the people of Radzatan. Following their discussion, Vitra declared his support for the plan and urged those who wished to evacuate to accept the forum's invitation. So far, so good, but that's where things get a little strange. Apparently, the forum caught wind of the lunar teleporter in the Tower of Babel and decided to use it to deliver people to the moon instead of their mysterious ship. Therefore, to secure safe passage for the Cornish refugees to the tower, Alphanode, LSA, Estinian and Graha traveled to Garlemald not long ago. Trouble is, the capital was hardly the safest place to begin with, and now the final days have come to Garlemald. Shortly after our friends arrived, they were sent to rendezvous with Master Fortuno. Then panic broke out and our communications were severed. From what fragments we were able to make out before the link shell went completely silent, we can only assume the phenomenon has spread to the capital. The others need you, Joffrey. Please, you must help them. Having you there will make all the difference, I'm sure of it. Camp Broken Glass was their first port of call, so you'd best start there. Hopefully Lucia will know where they are. There's no telling what you'll be walking into, so you had best take every possible precaution. Alright. Wow, that was quite a report. Almost 9 minutes long. Alright, well, I guess we are heading off to Camp Broken Glass. Will cost me like a fortune to get there. There they are. Oh boy. You know what that means. It means we will get the fight. Joffrey, and not a moment too soon. The skies over Golemold are ablaze, but it's events on the ground that concerns me. As you will have heard, your fellow Scions arrived ahead of you. We cut the customary greeting short after we received word from our troops on the Magna Glacia that the Forum's airships had landed. It was then that the heavens began to burn. I dispatched your friends. Okay, your friends at once to ensure the refugees came to no harm. I would have you join them immediately. Additionally, support is en route, but we will discuss them later. I trust you are ready to depart. Alright, looks like we have a fight on our hands. Proceed.
No. 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 We were promised an escape. Not the same room we fled.
I shall not meet my final days here in this blasted waste. Calm yourselves. Your panic is our greatest enemy. Come, we must build a line of defense.
How?
Leave the fighting to us, Father. You must lead the people to safety.
I can handle this pair. You?
Shall tend to the refugees. Let us be about it.
As you wish, my little lord.
Alright, I think we get to play as Alpha Node right now. So, what do we have here?
I'll command the beast's attention. See to the wounded.
Alright.
Help is at hand.
Restore own HP. There we go.
Leave it to me.
Those who can stand, come with me.
You're safe now. Easy now. Deep breaths.
There we go.
Worry not for the refugees, but for yourself, boy.
Come on.
They fight hard, but not hard enough.
Close one, but we got it.
Help! Someone, please!
What?
No. Don't. I don't want to die.
Forward! Let not a single fiend escape!
Wait, that's... Euless and the army. So, you've recovered then? In time enough to be of aid, for once. We can speak of it more later. For now, we must fight! To repay your salvation in kind, or with better! For Garlemald has her pride! Of that I've no doubt.
Good gods. Of all possible saviors, the Imperial Army. Oh!
I had hoped to take all of them down at once.
Think a withdrawal might be in order?
Oh, sod that. You know who would never abandon these people to their fate. To be devoured by their former friends. That'd be beyond cruel. These beasts must fall here and now.
Alright, some more fighting coming up.
Well then, I'd say it's high time we threw caution to the winds.
So long as you spare me the heroic sacrifices. Now, let's go!
Alright, let's see here. What do I have here? So we got that attack, deals unexpected damage with the potency all nearby. Alright. And deliver an attack all in. Okay, so that's AoE. Restore HP and increases own magic damage. Alright. There we go.
fine.
Not today.
I'm not done yet.
None to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover! God, no.
Okay. I forgot those rocks exploded. Return. Resume from mid. Why? Yes. Proceed. Alright, that went a bit better.
I'm fine.
Not today.
understanding this.
I'm not done yet.
None to worry about. The air crackles with energy. Find cover!
As they say, turnabout's fair play. On guard.
There we go. I got the limit break.
There's not the barest trace of ether. Maybe there really is no way to bring them back.
Thank you for saving our lives once again. I remember you, from Purusha. You helped us there too, didn't you?
Ah, you're from Palaka's stand. I'm glad you're still in one piece. Or you will be, once I see to that injury of yours.
Look out!
Get out of here! Quickly! I won't lose them! Not a one! This will be a brighter future! I won't let a madman's apocalypse ruin everything we've fought to achieve!
Get it together, Alize. You're embarrassing yourself. And in front of father, no less. You might never measure up to our champion. But we ask too much of him as it is. You mustn't let Eorzea's hero fight alone. Oh.
Yeah, I'm so good. This is precisely why you should never skip your squat regime.
I can look after myself, you know.
Yeah.
Everything's in order, I trust?
Alright. One last fight.
I've had enough of this rabble! Come on!
Oh, a trio for the ages. Just the beginning.
I had a feeling I'd find you here. This should be the last of the worst troublemakers. With me!
Damn you!
Leave the healing to me. I'm in your debt.
Now, where were we?
There we go.
You must board without delay. The ship will depart ere long.
Oh.
Your offer to host us in Sharlayan is most appreciated. But will the final days not soon fall upon it as well?
Your hesitation is not unwarranted. The satrap entrusted me with your lives, yet I have failed your comrades. Nor are you wrong to fear that this corruption will continue to spread. I cannot promise you complete safety, even in my homeland. What I can promise is that I will do all in my power to protect you. That power is not inconsiderable. Even now, my countrymen are preparing the vessel that will deliver us to a sanctuary on the moon. Join us on our journey there, and beyond, to new horizons. Come to old Sharlayan. Please.
We would be fools to refuse such a generous offer made in earnest.
It seems they've a new destination.
The people of Radzat-Han have known too much suffering. The march to Garlemald will only bring them more, short though it may be.
I quite agree. Fortunately, they have you to look after them.
Yes. Well.
Behind you! Just there!
More of them.
Xenos! Here! You'll be all right. Hurry to the airship. Why have you come?
A heretofore unseen beast. 'Twas ripe for the slaying. Poor sport, alas. Unfit to temper my blade.
Oh, for the love of... You cannot still be on about a rematch.
That is, and has ever been, my sole concern. You, on the other hand, are fixated on a different quarry. Your passion pales before mine. Yet neither hate nor despair seem sufficient to recapture your misdirected bloodlust. So I hone my blade, and I wait.
That's it. That's all you care about. Garlemald is in ruins. Our homeland, the nation you rule, is as good as gone. Along with so many of its people. Not just soldiers like us. Not only those who fought and killed for power and duty. Innocent civilians. Murdered by their own flesh and blood. Lost and confused as they breathed their last. While we who survived with our lives and minds intact were left to freeze to death. The Eorzeans tell me all this was your doing! You slaughtered your countrymen! You did! For what?
For nothing, in the end. So much wasted effort.
You bastard!
For your own sake, Eulus, you must control your anger. It will serve no one should it consume you and see you transformed.
Would you be happier had I a good reason?
What?
If my motives met with your approval, would you no longer resent the outcome? If so, then perhaps a beast's skin would suit you better. Duty, honor, morality. All constructs of convenience when put to proof. Surely the war taught you how easily power becomes the tool of the self-righteous. How the people's justice was merely a means to their ends? Yet you would ask me why. Ask any creature of this star and those above for answers, and they will tell you what suits their fancy. And they would be right to do so. What meaning there is to be found in the petty vicissitudes of your existence must be gleaned by you, and you alone. Should you seek it in battle in the fruitless pursuit of my demise, then come. Assume your rightful place as a notch on my blade.
You are a blight on the Garlean race, and there would be no more satisfying way to expunge it than by beating you to death. But I will not be party to another tragedy. I refuse to lose anyone else because of you. So go. Go! And may we never suffer your madness again!
Xenos! Perhaps you found meaning in living this way. I cannot deny you found strength. Yet if you only pursue your hedonistic pleasures and pay no heed to the plight of others, then no one will give you the time of day. You will never get what you want, not even the battle you pine for so dearly. You'll be alone for an eternity, and you'll deserve every agonizing second of it.
Wow, this became a long episode.
We're ready to depart. The refugee ships will be leaving shortly, but I've asked mine to remain for the time being. There's room enough for you to join me on it, if you wish. Do contain your surprise. I needn't agree with the Scion's methods or intentions to acknowledge that their deeds are deserving of gratitude.
We appreciate the offer. But might I ask why you are delaying your departure? I presume it is not solely for our benefit.
I must visit Garlemald ere we return to Sharlayan. Having caused such an uproar, 'tis only meet that I explain myself to the Ilzabard contingent.
Allow us to accompany you then. We should be glad to facilitate, given our familiarity with all concerned. If you would like to join as well, Eulus, we can speak of recent events on the way.
He'll be after your seat on the forum next.
Alright, well, this is going to be the end of this episode. It ran over a bit of time here, but yeah, we will continue this, end this quest in the next episode. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and if you did, please hit the like button. And of course, if you're new here, first of all, welcome. And if you enjoy my content, why don't you hit the subscribe button together with the notification bell, so you don't miss out on any of my future content. I will be back again tomorrow, and until then, stay safe out there.